I have heard a lot of people say that they could never believe in a God who would send souls to hell. There was a time when I kind of felt the same way, but my opinion has shifted pretty dramatically. Now I would say I cannot believe in a God who would not send souls to hell for eternity. People think, well, hell is such a terrible place of eternal torture or whatever. Surely no good and loving God could ever send anyone there. Anyone? I think anyone who spouts this kind of naive, infantile drivel hasn't come to terms with the reality of evil in the world. Because there are some evil motherfuckers out there that deserve to burn for eternity. Justice demands it. And any God who would not send these extremely evil motherfuckers to hell for eternity is not a just God. He's not a good and loving God. Because any good and loving God demands justice. Imagine that you are a good and loving father, and some sick, depraved motherfucker rapes and murders your, baby daughter. What would you do to them? In my head right now, I am getting creative. I would go medieval. I would go Old Testament. And that's not because I lack goodness and love. It's because I am good and loving. So for the less awake people out there, let me just take an easy mark. Do you think someone like Hitler deserves to burn in hell for all of eternity? For those who are a little bit more awake, let's say Stalin or George Soros or the Rothschilds, several of the Rothschilds, pretty much all of them, or, lots of others. I mean, let's say someone like Jeffrey Epstein, who trafficked underage girls. And I mean, there's worse than him out there. I'm saying people who maybe kidnap children and sell them into sex slavery. People who torture and rape and commit mass murder and genocide and just all kinds of nasty things that go on in the world. You're telling me that a good and loving God wouldn't create hell for these people? If he's truly good, if he truly loves all of the people that they have caused such unspeakable horror and suffering to, he would have to repay them sevenfold. So I can't believe in a good and loving God who would not send souls to hell. It's because God is good and loving that hell exists, most certainly. And if hell does not exist, then the universe is a very unjust place. Because we can easily look around and see that the wicked do not pay for their sins here in this world. They prosper. They're rewarded with power and wealth. Every now and then, we see one of these rich, powerful, evil motherfuckers like actually pay for what they've done. But it's rare. It's the exception rather than the rule. So either there is some kind of justice after this world, after they've left this world, or there isn't. If there isn't, then there is no universal justice whatsoever. So if any of you out there are thinking that, oh, I can't believe in a good and loving God who would send people to hell, grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up and face reality. Come to terms with the nature of evil in this world. I can't believe in a God who wouldn't create and send souls to hell. I'm going to leave this at that for right now, I think. Peace.